Nekkhamma is a Pali term that is often translated as renunciation, or renunciation of worldly desires. It is one of the 10 paramitas perfections in Buddhism, and is considered a vital aspect of the spiritual path. Nekkhamma involves the cultivation of a mindset and lifestyle that is free from attachment to worldly desires and cravings. Here is a more detailed explanation of Nekkhamma. 1. Renunciation of worldly desires. Nekkhamma involves the renunciation of attachment to worldly desires, including sensual pleasures, material possessions, and the pursuit of fame and status. It recognizes the inherent impermanence and unsatisfactoriness of worldly pursuits and seeks freedom from the cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. 2. Letting go of attachment. Nekkhamma emphasizes the practice of letting go, both externally and internally. Externally, it involves living with simplicity and contentment, reducing reliance on material possessions, and minimizing worldly distractions. Internally, it entails cultivating non-attachment to mental formations, desires, and the ego's grasping tendencies. 3. Cultivating inner freedom. Nekkhamma aims to cultivate a sense of inner freedom that is not dependent on external conditions. It involves recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in the pursuit of worldly desires, but rather in letting go of attachments and finding contentment within oneself. 4. Focus on spiritual development. Nekkhamma redirects one's energy and attention towards spiritual development and the pursuit of higher goals. It involves prioritizing the cultivation of wisdom, compassion, and liberation over the pursuit of temporary and fleeting pleasures. 5. Simplifying life. Nekkhamma encourages individuals to simplify their lives by reducing unnecessary distractions and attachments. It involves embracing a lifestyle that supports spiritual practice and fosters mindfulness, such as living with moderation, practicing frugality, and minimizing harmful consumption. 6. Cultivating contentment. Nekkhamma involves cultivating contentment with what one has rather than constantly seeking more. It emphasizes finding satisfaction and gratitude in the present moment and appreciating the simple joys and blessings of life. 7. Liberation from suffering. The practice of Nekkhamma ultimately aims at liberation from suffering. By renouncing attachment to worldly desires, individuals free themselves from the cycle of craving and aversion, leading to a greater sense of peace, inner harmony, and spiritual progress. It is important to note that Nekkhamma does not advocate for complete withdrawal from society or rejection of responsibilities. Rather, it emphasizes cultivating a balanced approach to worldly desires, recognizing their impermanence and limitations. By cultivating Nekkhamma, practitioners develop a deeper understanding of the nature of suffering, impermanence, and the causes of dissatisfaction. It supports the cultivation of wisdom, compassion, and the realization of the ultimate goal of liberation from suffering. In summary, Nekkhamma is the practice of renouncing attachment to worldly desires and cultivating inner freedom and contentment. It redirects one's focus toward spiritual development, simplifies life, and leads to a greater sense of peace and liberation from suffering. Nekkhamma is an essential aspect of the Buddhist path, supporting the cultivation of wisdom, compassion, and the realization of true happiness.